absolutely love these wrench holders. I think these are the nicest things. Like, this is just so nice. Ugh, I cannot express how much I like it. I don't know why. But and jumping back in time here real quick, if you haven't checked out my previous videos, I wanted to give you a heads up of what this drawer originally looked like when I first got this toolbox, and it was a complete mess. There was multiple drawers with sockets and wrenches and everything, but then I since then taken everything out and started organizing it. This is how it currently looks. This is just mostly all of the snap-on stuff. There's obviously a lot of stuff that was missing, so I tried organizing it based on brand and then assortment type, so I get an idea of what I had. And so moving forward, let's see what we can do to progress organizing this stuff. So when Olsa Tools reached out to help me organize one of my drawers, you know I was excited. They hooked me up with a product called Toolgrid. Maybe it's a product you're familiar with. And then they also said they included a few extra of their goodies inside of this box, so I'm super excited to see what's inside. So let's start with this one. Yes, that is the Toolgrid board. Should be 2 sheets. Super nice. Really like the quality of the stuff. Okay, let's open up the other box because I think that's where all the goodies are. All of the pegboards and stuff that go in here, all the attachments. So they included a whole kit for me to organize that and get going on that. Now there's 2 different colors. They have a blue and a red set. My mindset, maybe this is actually how it's intended, would be like blue for like American and then red for metric. And then you can see all the little pegs that sit on the board. And then you can also screw those in once you get them in place. Super easy to use and super intuitive. They left there's a little space right there for your stickers, so you can add labels to everything so you know where everything is supposed to go. So that is super nice too. Obviously, all of this stuff needs to get out of the way, so I'll get all this stuff out quick, and then we can start measuring and cutting the board to lay that down first. All right, as you can see, everything is now out of that drawer and laid out on the table, so that is good to go. We can go ahead and start cutting our boards and then laying them in here. They do also offer a variety of different board sizes, so make sure you find out what size fits best with you depending on your drawer size. But for now, let's go ahead and get this cut because we have this divider right here that is blocking us from dropping these in. Now to cut these, I'm just using a Sawzall or reciprocating saw. Whatever you have will work. It cuts super easy because it is plastic. Just obviously make sure you're cutting in a straight line. Okay, so with that cut, you can see we have a little bit of like fuzzy material here. I'm just using 180 grit sandpaper and then just going over it quickly. It seems to be taking it off fine, so I'll do that and then update you in a second. Super happy with that. Now we just got to do the other one. All right, as you can see, I got that in. I'm really happy with how snug they are from side to side and back and forth. There is like no play. If I were to like slam the drawer open, it's not going to slide around at all. I did leave like the matting underneath too, just to help if there was any play, but it doesn't seem like there is. All right, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different sizes for all of the different size sockets. And I'm going to use red for metric, and I'm going to do that on like the left side, and then the right side will be blue, and that'll be American. And then I'm thinking in this channel right here, we'll try to do like wrenches and extensions. So here we go. So this is currently how it is set up. I'm still progressing through it, but I wanted to shoot you an update while I'm going through it. Obviously, you can see I am missing sockets. Now this is a used toolbox with used tools, and so that's just what came with it. But I am super happy with how this is coming out. It took me a second to figure out like the orientation that I wanted and how like it's gonna work when it's all complete. But once you figure that out, I feel like that's the biggest hurdle, is like pre-planning, especially with like such a giant drawer, how you wanted it to be all oriented. But I'm really happy with how this is coming out. And you can see the orientation I did on the little pegs, so that way they're going this way, and then there will be little stickers that will be right there that have the labels for each socket. But yeah, and then also knowing like which ones I need to now buy that I'm missing is super nice, because the way I have it is like 10, 11, 12, 13, so on, you get that. And then I also am trying to go from the socket size, so 1/2 inch, 3/8, and then 1/4 over here. Super happy with that. Obviously they need to be screwed in still. Really happy with how these are. Honestly, I feel like toolboxes should just come with this because this is so nice. But I absolutely love these wrench holders. I think these are the nicest things. Like, this is just so nice. I cannot express how much I like it. I don't know why, but it feels so good having them right there like that. And then I'm obviously playing around with like extensions. I think some of the short ones I can have standing up, and then like the longer ones then will be laying down. I did have them like laying down like that too, but I feel like I can save more space by standing those up. So really like that. And then obviously metric on this side, standard American is on this side. So yeah, let's continue on finishing this off. All right, so here it is. I absolutely love this tool grid system. Huge thanks again to Olsa Tools for supplying it to me. Honestly, this is just, I'm blown away. It becomes to the point once you get started, it becomes like addicting to keep going. Maybe I'm weird, maybe I'm OCD or something, but I absolutely love this. So let's dive in and show you guys a bit of how it's laid out. So over here we have 1/4 inch drive ratchet wrenches, all different variations of those. And then next to that, more, but just without like the little handle or like the rubber handle on them, even like a mini. But I absolutely love how these sit in here with this little peg and the head, the ratcheting head just sits in there like that. Really like that, like how they're floating. It feels so intuitive to go in and reach in and grab stuff. And then next to that we have extensions, swivel heads, size adjusters, so you can adjust what like size you're using, just right next to that. And then a few more extensions, locking extensions, Phillips head, flat head for your ratchets. And then 3/8 drives are over here, except for this guy, I just figured like keeping the swivel head types next to each other kind of cool. I think that looks really nice. And then moving on to the sockets. So the black ones are on the left, and then the chromes are on the right, going from the 1/2 inch drives all the way down to your 1/4 inch sockets, and then back up to the 1/2 inch. I kind of really like this system where it's like going away from you. I don't know why that feels more intuitive than going diagonal, than reaching in and trying to figure out which size you need. I feel like this just is super intuitive to reach in and grab the size you need. Now I did start labeling these and getting them screwed in, but I don't want to get too carried away with that yet because I want to make sure everything is kind of where I like it. I constantly finding myself, at least right now, still like changing stuff up. Like I've changed this iteration up a few times on how it is down here, and it just once you start like figuring it out how you like it, obviously you can change it super simple. But I figure the screwing in part will be like that's locked in, now it's kind of good to go. So just trying to keep it open-ended right now just because it's all fresh. And then moving over to like your Allens, you got your swivel sockets, and then torque bits, and then I got a few more Allens, long ones right here, and then over to your American style where it's the same. You start off with Allens and then female torque bits, and then obviously over into 1/4 inch, and then 3/8 and then 1/2 inch. As you can see, even got some big ones back here. But yeah, I absolutely love this system. Cannot thank Olsa Tools enough. So highly recommend you guys check them out. They got some amazing products. They supplied me with the tool grid system by Mantis. Huge thanks to them. I absolutely love this. Like I said, it becomes addicting once you get started. So keep that in mind if you do order it, where now like this drawer's done and I'll stare at it for 10-15 minutes to the point where I don't want to go through my other drawers because they don't have it, because this is just amazing. I absolutely love the system.